Wherever you are around Bowling Green, Kentucky, there is no chance you haven't witnessed the Birdman. The dynamic duo of Bowling Green, Michael Lee and Samson the Bird, have been bringing joy and smiles to all the people who live here. And when Samson is not stealing the hearts of the ladies, you can find them walking around the square, which is where we start this walk.
I've had a couple of ladies try to put their jacket on over top of them and just walk off, and I had to catch them.
They try to steal Samson.
Yeah, I've had a lady and her husband here. He went over and played with her, and then I got ready to leave. Well, she yells out for her husband to catch me. Well, he stops me and she comes running over. She says, "Can we give him that for him?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was wanting to give me a 2023 Corvette for him.
Does he have a license?
Oh, he got a birth certificate and everything.
Okay.
That's his little ID bracelet right there.
Oh, if you ever...
It's got his numbers on it and everything. I mean, they last for like 120 years, so they had to come with a birth certificate.
120 years?
Yes, as if they're properly taken care of like he is.
So Samson might outlive you or us,
yeah.
frankly.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Wow. How old is Samson?
He's fixing to turn 14 finally.
Wow. Now what kind of bird is Samson?
He is a greater sulfur crested cockatoo.
Greater sulfur crested cockatoo.
Yeah, short name for it, Eleonora.
Okay, interesting.
I let him go have all the fun that he wants.
Yeah.
He enjoys the comfort, I guess, of a lady.
Now, has Samson ever tried to run away, fly away?
No, only if a guy tries to come up and put his hands near him. He don't like men. I mean, right after I hatched him out and hand-fed him out, he's always been leery of men putting their hands near him.
May I try?
Well, hold on. Okay, I got him.
Hey, Samson. What, can I pet you? Can I pet you? Okay.
But if he's on a girl and you try to put your hands over near him, he'll fly off every time. Most of the time he'll sit there and he'll watch your movements.
Yeah, I could tell he's watching, keeping a careful eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's making sure he's protecting you, protecting himself too, maybe.
Yeah, but you know, people's dog, they'll bring their dogs down here and Samson will start barking back at them.
Samson's got that dog in him, huh?
I don't know, but if a lady is going to college and she's having a bad day and she's sitting down here and she doesn't know what to think or what to do, Samson will go over there and he'll introduce himself to her. He'll climb up on her and he'll give her all kinds of loves.
Samson has a lot of game, it sounds like.
Well, he sees a lady that's in distress or stressed out, he'll go over there and he'll calm her down and make her feel right at home.
Okay.
But I've had a bunch of the ladies just love all over this boy, like the ladies in the old courthouse.
Yeah.
They all love him all to pieces.
I mean, Samson, he's an icon, really. I mean, you see him around town a lot. I see you and him walking around downtown a lot. Like, he's an icon.
He actually has fun when I bring him down here. He'll run and grab seeds up, and then he'll go out and go visit the ladies sitting on the benches and everything. And then,
oh yeah, he sees that camera.
I know, you see the camera? I know, it's okay.
Emily? I'd like to introduce Emily.
Oh, well,
She will
son,
be walking
you
with
see
us.
the nice lady? She come to see you, she did.
You fluffed up your feathers.
You wanna go visit the nice lady?
Oh.
There you go.
Samson, what a gentleman.
What does he eat?
Pizza crust with cheese in it.
Okay.
Cheerios in the morning with milk. Bananas sliced up with the peeling still on it because he doesn't like to pick up nothing mushy.
You ever tried giving Samson a cheeseburger?
No, he don't like it. Full of grease.
You tried?
Full of grease.
Okay.
He doesn't like nothing greasy.
Gotcha.
But he's very civilized and he's well behaved.
Yeah, it's
People don't understand it. They think they see a bird, a big bird, and they're scared to death. They'll either be very protective of whoever they're with. They'll sit there and they'll pull their kids away from them. They think that they're either scratch them or rake their eyes out or bite them. It's not that way.
Yeah, I mean, beefing with a bird is pretty crazy. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous.
It irks my nerves a little bit, but can't get mad. I mean, you can teach a child to grow up and be respectful and be civilized and well behaved, just like him.
Yeah, no, exactly. He kind of is like a kid in a sense.
He's fixing to turn 14 years old, and he still acts like a big 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Are you saying yes, you do?
I know, Samson. I know. She come to
Yes.
check you out. Yes, she did. But yeah, he's very, very intelligent.
Seems like it.
Humans are going to be humans.
Right.
When you sit there and tell them not to do something, then they go ahead and they do it anyway.
Yeah.
When you sit there and tell them, don't put your hands near them, they still try to do it anyways because he's on their girlfriend or their wife.
So do guys get upset when Samson tries to take their girl?
No, I ain't worried about him taking nobody. It's just that he actually loves a lady,
Yeah.
regardless. Doesn't matter if they're black or white or from a foreign country or not. He loves all women.
So Samson's pretty progressive. He's he don't see color, huh?
No, but it's kind of fun though to watch him run around and play and have fun. Go out and visit people.
Yeah. Michael, how long have you been walking around with Samson the Bird?
Ever since I hatched him from an egg. When he's inside the house, he'll mainly he'll try to say, want to go out.
So Samson can speak. He has a good vocabulary.
Yeah, it's just that he's still a baby and his vocabulary hasn't gotten that good yet. But, as time progresses, he'll start being able to speak more.
Right. What can he say? Can you say anything right now?
Right now, he's been trying to say, want to go out now. Hurry up. Let's go.
So are these things that you're saying and he's picking up on it, or?
Yeah, because he knows that I'm getting ready to go out and he wants to go out. So more or less during the daytime, he'll climb up on his cage or he'll come in there and jump up on the window and he'll say, want to go out. It's kind of funny because he'll sit there and dance up in front of the window because he sees people walking by the house and he loves to see people running and riding skateboard and bicycles. He's actually really into it. He hasn't been able to do no flips or cartwheels or nothing like that.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet. Michael, why do you walk around town with Samson? Like, what do you get out of it? What's your motive? What's your reasoning?
I just let him go out and enjoy himself. I let him just be a kid because I know once I get old enough where I can't do it anymore, I still want him to be able to go out and enjoy himself, even when I pass away.
So what do you think Samson gets out of walking with you? Do you think he understands it, he enjoys it? Do you think he gets it? Like, why do you think Samson gets anything out of it?
Well, he gets to get out. He gets to exercise his little legs. He gets to run and play just like a real little kid. He loves to go out and visit people just to see their emotions and everything. Tell a bad person from a good person, even if they're trying to cover it up really, really good.
So Samson knows who's a good person and who's a bad person?
Yeah, a couple of the ladies in the old courthouse found out one day. Someone walked in, had done something kind of bad, and Samson freaked out. Well, the ladies did a background check on the guy and turned out, yeah, he was a bad person.
I mean, it sounds like Samson should be like a part of the police force or something. He sounds like a psychic bird. We need to get a badge for him.
He just doesn't like to be around people that are bad, and he can sense it.
Do you think he can sense if I'm a good person or a bad person?
People try to cover it up really well, but he can sense it right off the bat.
Now I'm nervous.
Shouldn't never be nervous, and you shouldn't never have to look over your shoulder.
Yeah.
People don't understand that. When you have nothing to fear, then that's it, You just be yourself. Shouldn't never have to look over your shoulder to see if someone's going to come up and trying to attack you. or do something hateful or spiteful.
Why is it important to go out on a walk? Like, do we as humans need to go out on walks? Like, what do we gain from this? From just walking around town?
Just seeing the sights, seeing everybody out, having a good time. It's Bowling Green. It's a college town. And all of the kids love them all to pieces. Mm-hmm. They love being around them, interacting with them, having fun with them. Mainly just all the ladies of Bowling Green know them.
So I'm sure you got to meet a lot of ladies with Samson. Is Samson kind of like your wingman, no pun intended?
No, over the years of growing, I just got tired of burying my dogs.
Yeah.
And then he popped in the picture. After hand feeding them out and everything, he used to go to the window when he was a baby, look out, and he seen all the people walking around doing stuff. He wanted to go interact with them. I started to bring them down a little bit at a time, and then he started getting used to people. Then he started watching their movements, and he wanted to start to interact with the people downstairs, outside the building. I hatched him right up there on the 9th floor, 902B, and he started wanting to go out and meet more and more people. So when I started bringing him out, even though he was probably about like this big, the kids wanted to play with him. I didn't mind it, and they was like, we want to see him again. They still want me to bring him by once in a blue moon, so all the kids up there at Hospital Hill can play with him.
So it sounds like going on these walks has helped Samson kind of become more human a little bit, you think? I mean, it sounds like he might have been a little closed off, but then you taking him out on these walks and he gets to see people and meet people. He's gotten kind of accustomed to that. He kind of likes it sounds like.
Well, it's just that when he started interacting with people, he started seeing that the ladies would show him more love than the guys would, because the guys would be like, oh, it's just a bird. But when he'd get up on a lady, he'd actually sit there, and the girls would actually show him true love. They'd hug on him. He'd reach around, give him a kiss. He'd sit there and rub his cheek up against theirs. There isn't nothing better.
Right. Why do you think the women love him and want to approach him and talk to him so much, but the men don't? Is that just like a guy thing? Like, oh, it's just an animal. Like, why is that?
I don't know. It's just guys feel intimidated by him. The girls are like, give me, give me, give me. So I just set him down. He'll run up and go visit and just hang out with him. Sometimes the girls don't want to give him back. So, look, son, there goes your favorite person, Miss Tracy.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, he loves her out of this freaking world.
Yeah.
Son, look, there goes Miss Tracy. Whenever Miss Tracy comes up, he loves to love all over her.
Oh, I bet. From what you've told me about Samson, that sounds about right.
He knows Neil.
Oh, yeah.
He'll go over to Neil once in a blue moon and just sit there with him.
Now, Emily, if you saw Samson out, I mean, are you going up to Samson? Are you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Samson doesn't scare you at all?
Not at all.
Oh.
I know.
Too cute to avoid.
You want to give her sugars? Well, come here and give her all kinds of loves.
Samson, you player. The more I talk with you, Samson, the more I feel like I'm understanding you, and I feel like we can relate a little bit, Samson. Yeah.
It's okay. You want to go to the house? Young lady might come sit with you while we have a conversation about you. I know.
All right, sweet.
I got chocolate there too.
That's all I need to hear.
Chocolate for Samson?
Oh, well, the kids and all the ladies that live around the house, they love to come visit. So I have like a treat or snacks or sweets for the kids, and they'll come up, and I'll have to buy chocolate like crazy.
Yeah. I'm sure your chocolate budget is pretty crazy then.
Yeah, well, I don't mind it.
Michael, what I feel like when we take a walk outside, we're not spending time outside. We're not just going on a walk to go on a walk. It's almost like if you're taking a walk, you're going from one place to another place, you know?
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, what do you like about just taking a walk outside? I mean, do you usually have somewhere specific that you're walking to, or do you just kind of walk around and see what you can get into?
I try to get my exercise in, keep myself healthy, more or less just have a good time while I'm doing it.
Are you thinking of anything when you're outside on these walks, or?
No, I'm just glad I'm just back at home in Bowling Green where my parents had me while they was going to college. See, people don't understand it when their parents go to college and they have a kid, then they move off somewhere. That kid is going to want to know where he was born and everything else. Well, when they say, you know, a certain town, he'll want to go back. Just like me, coming here to Bowling Green, moving back here. It's just about everybody here in Bowling Green loves me all to pieces with him.
So do you consider yourself like, I mean, I consider you like a little bit of a celebrity when it comes to Bowling Green, because I always see you. And when I see you, it's a nice surprise. Oh, there's Michael, there's Samson.
Yeah.
I mean, do people treat you like a celebrity, or do you not really think about it that much?
I don't think about it at all. I just get out and I just like to enjoy myself every day. Go out and have fun. Let him run and have fun just like a little kid supposed to. And sometimes they'll have games and he wants to be right in the midst of all of it. And the kids don't mind it. Just like when he was growing up, the kids would all have blankets and stuff laid out all over the grass down here around the old fountain. And there used to be a Subway down here downtown. Well, the kids would go in there and get subs and chips, bring them out to the blankets. Samson would go over there and he would beg for a piece of the sub. And the girls would actually open up their laptops, turn the music on, and they'd all dance and have a good time. I know. But yeah, he loves the music and loves to have a good time with everybody.
So what made you get Samson? You said you hatched him?
Yeah, I hatched him out and hand fed him out.
So what made you want to get a bird egg and hatch a bird? And like, why did you choose a bird out of all the animals that you could pick? Why a bird?
Well, dogs only live for so many years. These live for 120 years if they're properly maintained and taken care of.
So it was kind of about longevity and how long the animal can live? Because you said you were tired of burying dogs. I mean, did that like really bother you?
Yeah, it was kind of stressful on me. You know, because when you start to bury your dog, you always get down and you say your prayers for the dog, you know, when you bury him. I don't have to do that no more because I'll probably be dead before he will.
Yeah, having to deal with loss is never easy. And I'm sure, did you have a lot of dogs?
Well, I've only had like 3 dogs growing up.
Right, okay.
But, you know, it was just that thing, you know, where you start to look for your dog the next day after you bury him, wanting to know where he's at. And you have that little reminder in the back of your head, oh man, I just buried my dog. Now I just wake up every morning and I have him come running in there in the bedroom, climb up on the bed. If he sees me still sleeping, he'll slide up underneath the blanket, lay his head on my chest and wait for me to wake up.
All right, Michael, what do you say we go to your house, check it out?
Okay, that's fine. Everything's clean.
All right, cool. Awesome. All right. Samson, we're home.
Uh-huh.
So you made this windowsill specifically for Samson. This
Look
big
how wide
giant
the bottom
window.
shelf is. See, it's normally supposed to be, windowsill's supposed to only be like this wide.
Right.
I made it out to here.
Well, that's awesome. And did you put this big window in for him?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ladies go jogging by or riding their bicycles or scooters or whatever. He'll want to run and chase them and go be with them and ride with them.
And he'll just run up and down along the windowsill here?
Yeah, especially when I turn the music on, he'll run back and forth and he'll start dancing in the window, and everybody will be wanting to come up and play with him and everything.
Now, what music does Samson like?
Classical music.
Okay.
I'll put some on for him.
Oh, yeah. This is a banger.
There you go, son. Hey.
So show me family, all the blood that I will bleed.
Come on, son.
I belong with you, you belong with me.
Yeah.
Come on. I belong with you. You belong with me. And I...
Sweet Samson.
Hey. You belong with me in my street.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. Me. And now.
What was that?
On you.
Is he excited?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. That's right.
Yeah. All right. That's awesome. I think he really enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, he does. But you know, the ladies, when he was real young, I'd walk him by the women's fraternity house that was over here next to the farmer's house.
Mm-hmm.
They'd always have their volleyball net out in front of the house, practicing all the time. So I'd walk by there, and the girls would always yell out his name. So I'd take him over there, and he would run in, go visit, have all the best fun that he could have. It would actually make him feel like they was really at home. So I didn't mind it, and the girls loved it out of this world. I've had people try to offer me money because he'd go over and love on the ladies, and the ladies would try to just give me monies.
What is that thing that he's doing with his beak and his tongue? That clicking.
He knows that she's showing him love, so he's wanting to give it back to her.
So that's kind of like a little kiss, kind of, or something, like a little hug.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if a girl sits there and actually hugs onto him like a real hug, he'll lean in and don't want to lean back out. He'll just keep on leaning in further and further into her.
Now, is Samson potty trained?
Oh yeah, he's very potty trained. It's just when he's with a girl, he gets very excited.
Gets a little worked up.
Yeah, and then he'll try to find some place to go use the restroom. He'll start getting antsy on top of her. He'll run back and forth until he can find some place where he can go use the bathroom away from her, and then he'll come back to her.
So Samson doesn't necessarily like people to watch him doing
No,
his business.
it's just he doesn't like to poop on nobody.
Well, that's good. I mean, no one wants to get pooped on.
Even though they say if a bird poops on you, it's supposed to bring you monies, whatever.
Bring him over here.
Yeah.
Let him poop on me real quick.
I'm the middle boy out of 4 kids, 3 boys and a girl. My parents had my older brother in Hopkinsville. So my dad wanted to finish up college, and my mother, she went to UK. My dad went to Western. My mother, bless her heart, she is one of the very first lady linemen.
Oh, wow. I mean, you never hear of lady linemen even to this
No.
day. Wow.
That's her on telephone pole. But you know, she had fun growing up, and she had me while they was going to college here. So after living here for 3 years, then they wanted to move back to their hometown, which was Hopkinsville.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to move back home where it's peace and quiet. I can't handle all of the constant chaos that goes on in Hopkinsville. Just a little bit too much and overwhelming.
So Bowling Green kind of brings you some peace.
Yeah, well, I was born here. I decided to come back here. There's something always to do every day. There's never a dull moment here in Bowling Green.
Mm-hmm.
Even when the kids are gone back home. And let him have a good life, which he's been doing here for the last 14 years now. And the kids love him regardless of anything. But no, he is a good little boy though. You know, if he wants to go love on a lady, I'll let him. And the ones that don't mind it will have one of the best times ever. And then the next time they're downtown and they see Samson, only thing they do is that they yell out his name. And he looks, sees where it came from, and he will run straight to her.
Wow.
Just like the other day, one of the girls knew Samson, and he wanted to go smooch all over. And the parents were like, what's going on? So they had to the mother wanted to keep on taking pictures, and the father was like, that bird don't need to be on her, and blah, blah, blah. The mother was like, shh, be quiet. He's having fun. She is too, so.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of the men get kind of jealous of the bird. Would that be the right word, jealous?
Well,
That he's taking attention away from the men and giving it to the women?
it don't make no difference to me. It's just that the guys or the boyfriends or the husbands don't understand it. These type of birds are very loving. You know how they got the love birds and everything like that? Yeah. These are 5 times more than that. Really? These actually love to be loved on, hugged on, just like a real little kid.
Yeah. I think all creatures need love.
Yeah, they do. It's just some of them. I've seen an old man dragging his dog down the street on the collar, and the dog doesn't want to go, so the dog just lays there on all 4 legs, and the owner's dragging them up the concrete sidewalk. Not my place to say anything, but one of the other ladies will, and the guys will sit there and tell the ladies it ain't none of their business. So, you know, people don't understand about animals. I do. It's just when they see him, they're a little bit intimidated.
Maybe it is more of an intimidation thing than a jealousy thing.
But, you know, he's my little boy.
Yeah.
I have all the best fun in the world, taking them, letting them run and play, and just visit. I've had guys or men, full-grown men, come up, and I'll be walking through like Lowe's or Home Depot, and their kids would want to come their daughters would want to come visit Samson. Get away from that filthy, nasty bird.
Whoa.
Yeah, or
It's a little harsh.
yeah, I know.
From what I've seen.
Or I'd go inside Kroger's, and an old lady would come in. She'd say, "Get that filthy animal out of here."
So you'll bring Samson into places of business sometimes.
Yeah, because he's very civilized and he's well behaved. He doesn't act like a heathen.
Right.
Any of the managers at any of the restaurants, or any of the grocery stores, or any of the Shell gas stations, I can walk in. All the ladies in there will know him. The only thing you got to do is walk into any Shell gas station and ask the ladies, "Do any of y'all know Samson?" And they'll, first things they do is, "Yes, I know him," and it's on. They'll sit there and tell you everything that he loves to do.
So they all know him. They know what he likes to do. They all maybe have like a story
Yeah, every lady is so enthused by him because he actually shows them real love.
Right.
And he'll sit there, and if a guy comes in and tries to be hateful to him, he'll try to attack him.
Now, have you witnessed him attack people?
Well,
What's an attack look like from him?
Well, a drunk guy came inside one of the gas stations and started acting up in front of one of the ladies and started being hateful to her. Mm-hmm. Samson ran up her shoulder, fluffed himself up to the size of a football, threw both wings open, and looked right at the guy, and the guy kind of backed off.
Yep.
So, yeah, he's very protective over a girl.
Does Samson like Captain D's? I'm a big Captain D's
Oh,
fan.
yeah, the girls in there, every time I come in there, the girls will actually make him French fries, no salt.
Wow. So he has his own specific order.
Yeah, and the girl, he'll sit there and he'll get so antsy. He'll sit there and start getting on back and forth on each foot, standing on the chair, waiting for the girls to bring him some French fries, no salt. So when they bring them, he calms right down. He wants a French fry right then, right now. And then after you give him a French fry, he is so content, quiet as a church mouse.
Because he's hungry.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
kids, when they're hungry, they want to eat.
Oh, yeah, and he'll sit there and he'll hold that one French fry in his one foot, and he'll eat that thing all the way down, and then he'll let go of the little bitty piece of it and then run back over to the chair and start whimpering for another one. So I got to break the ends off, which are pointy and hard, and then give him the whole French fry. And then the girls will just sit around and laugh their butt off, and they'll come up and sit and eat with me. And when I sit there and say my prayers, he'll sit there and climb up on my shoulder and he'll lower his head.
So Samson is a man of God as well.
I guess when I say my prayers, he'll lower his head, and after I get through eating, he'll raise his head up and he'll be hungry.
Now, do you ever get into arguments with Samson, disagreements? Do you guys have bad days together, or is it always good days?
It's always good days. It's just when he knows that he done wrong, I could sit there and swing my finger at him like this and tell him, no, that's bad. He'll sit there and he'll understand it. Mm-hmm. He'll sit there and look at me and he'll be like, okay.
All animals know bad. They all know that.
Yeah, but you don't have to get mean looking at him or nothing. All you got to do is just tell him, no, that's bad, that's wrong, you can't do that. And he understands it right off the bat.
Right.
Because they're very intelligent animals. These type of birds are very intelligent. I've had one stolen from me.
Really?
Yeah, his name was Hercules.
When did this happen?
Some years ago. Lady that lived across the hall wanted to be more possessive than anything. So she stole my bird, skipped town, went out of state, sold my pet, came back and rubbed it in my face.
My God, that's terrible.
Well, that's because she couldn't be controlling.
She wanted to control the bird, so she took
wanted
it away
to
from
control
you.
me.
Who's this woman to you? Why did she care so
She
much?
was a lady that lived across the hall from me. She thought that she could control me. No, you can't control nobody. Everybody is human. But when it comes to a point in time in life, you don't treat other human beings like garbage or something off the bottom of your heel.
Right, we're all human.
Yeah, so, she broke in the house, stole a bunch of items from me, stole Hercules. I had him talking plain as day at 3 years old. But now I got Samson, and everybody in this town loves him, all the pieces.
So you'll take him to work out with you?
Yeah.
What do you? Is he on your shoulder as you're working out, or is he sitting to the side?
He just sits over off to the side and just does his own thing. He'll sit there and watch everybody do their thing, and if he gets interested in seeing someone do something, he'll go over there and he'll watch them, and he wants to get in on it.
Now, what exercises does Samson like to do? Is he squatting? You know, how much can he squat? How much can he lift?
Oh, he can actually take a whole shoe like this and fling it.
That's a lot of strength. I mean, shoes aren't really that light for a little bird. Like,
Well, here, I'll grab one thing that he can actually pick up.
what is that? A lock? Let me feel how heavy that is. Okay, it's got some heft to it, you know?
Yeah, it's got a lot of weight to it. He can take this and fling it across the whole room.
The whole room, like from one wall to the other wall.
Yeah, he can fling it over there and hit the other wall with it.
So, does that just mean that he's excited when he's, lifting his head up like that?
Yeah, he's getting loved on.
Yeah.
So I let him have all the fun that he wants.
He's very agile and very, well balanced. He's able to hop from one arm to the other with ease,
Yeah, like if I'm over here and she's over there, if I was to tell him no, he'd fly over there to her, thinking that he can get away with it. So, because he's still like a little kid.
Right. What's up, Samson?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? I know. It's terrible. Come here. You want to go back and love on her? Okay. There you go. She got you.
Well, it sounds like Samson, again, brings people a lot of joy, and it sounds like Samson brings you a lot of joy, too.
Oh, yeah. He's fun to be with every day, man.
Seems like it. Seems like you're able to meet a lot of people, a lot of new people, a lot of interesting people by going out on these walks.
Oh, remember the lady mayor? Samson knows all of them. Her husband, we walk by there all the time. Some of the doctor ladies that live over on Chestnut Street when I walk through down Chestnut. Some of the pharmacist ladies, like the Miss Shannon over at Kroger's over on 31W, she knows Samson. She loves that little boy all to pieces. I turned around, she tried to put him in her pocket.
They're not slick. I think I have one more question for you, Michael. What do you think, at the end of the day, you have gained most from going out on these walks with Samson?
I don't know, it makes me a little happy to see him actually make a lady feel loved, feel welcomed here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and to actually see a lady love on him like there's no tomorrow. And the ladies absolutely enjoy themselves to the fullest extent.
Seeing someone walk with a bird, I think, would bring someone a lot of joy, because it's different. It's not every day you see someone walking around with a bird, on their shoulder.
Oh yeah, well, you probably would see it more often if you was down in Florida.
Yeah, Florida people are wild. They don't play around. There's a lot of weird stuff going down in Florida.
Yeah, but being in a college town like this, and all of the kids are like new from different states or countries or wherever. They don't have no one to go out and hang out with, so Samson goes over and introduces himself and makes them feel welcome. And then when it comes time for the kids to graduate, once in a rare blue moon, I'll get a knock at the door, and it'll be their father or their mother coming to thank me because of Samson made them feel welcomed here in Bowling Green. Wow. Because there's only one thing in life, and that's being good to other people. Mm-hmm. When you are sitting there being hateful to someone or spiteful to someone, your animal or someone else sees that. Right. shouldn't ever be hateful to nobody. But, you know, when they're hateful, sometimes you just gotta just walk away.
Right.
You know, instead of prolonging yourself in a situation that you don't want to be in, it's better to just get up and leave than to get put through more and more of something that you don't want to be put through.
Right. Do you think nowadays there's a lot of hate in this world or a lot of divisiveness?
Well, there's a lot of deceitfulness. People will tell you, oh, it's okay, it'll be okay, and blah, blah. No, it's not going to be okay. People will come up and tell you that they like you and everything else, and then all of a sudden they turn around and they change their mind.
Like kind of stab you in the back, kind of?
Yeah, so, you know, I don't worry about that no more. I don't let things get to me no more.
It's kind of liberating to not care what other people think about you. Do you mind if you pull Samson over here so I can ask him a question?
Well, Samson, come here. Come on. No? You want to stay there with her? Okay, I'll let you stay there with her. She's okay.
That hurts, Samson. That really hurts. All right. Well, Michael, thank you so much for having us in your home.
All
We really
right.
appreciate it. Samson, it was very nice meeting you and getting to talk to you.
You want to get a nice lady sugars by? We'll give her loves. Mwah.
All right, Michael, Samson, you guys have a great day. Oh, he just kind of dookied right there. That was good timing, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you guys have a good one.
All right. Y'all have a blessed evening.
You too, sir.
Now look, son, look. There they go.
Well, folks, that's Michael and Samson the Bird, the dynamic duo of Bowling Green. I hope you learned a little bit about them and the smiles they bring across this town. Make sure to give Samson some sugar if you see him, and I'll see you on the next one.